In March, CCHS performed their annual spring musical, Anastasia. We sat down with a couple of the students involved with the show to ask them about their experience.
I played Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov. It was absolutely amazing. It took a lot of my time. Like, I had no free time, but it made me work hard, and I really enjoyed doing it because I was with the people that I love, and everyone is so supportive, and it was a lot of fun because you get to do things that you love. So I would definitely recommend it, even if you don't sing or anything. It's a lot of fun working with a lot of people and seeing the people that show up to watch it and actually perform it and tell a story. It's awesome. It's really awesome.
Hi, I'm Tristan Sundell. I played Dimitri in the 2021-2022 musical Anastasia. So my day-to-day was it was always get there, and immediately I went from school day to more professional. Of course, you're gonna play around just a little bit and, have some fun, but it was always like a quick little switch. It's a great experience. You get to meet so many new people. This might just be me, but I personally think that some of the drama kids and band kids, choir kids, all of that were in the production are some of the best people that you'll meet here.
Me safe and warm, horses prance through a silver.
Hello, my name is Vic Ferrone, and I was the stage manager for the 2022 spring musical Anastasia. My job as the stage manager was to basically be the bridge of communication between the actors and our directors with the technicians. I learned a lot about time management, being someone who was also working and doing school and doing the production. There's a lot that goes into planning out my day of like how can I be the best person I can be during rehearsal and kind of balancing that with my usual life. I had a great time. It was a good experience. Wrapping up my senior year by being the stage manager of the spring musical has been a dream since my sophomore year. So ever since then I've been working to get here, and now that I've finally done it, I feel like I can finally say kind of like a good goodbye and a good hurrah to theater. 100%, I recommend any student to join theater, whether you're a freshman or you're a senior. Go ahead and do it. You'll meet a lot of people, make a lot of new friends, and you'll definitely learn a thing or two about what it means to be an ensemble.
In the end, Anastasia became a fantastical show that brought both CCHS and the community together. See you next time on A Journey to the Past. Audrey Salika, The 912.
The 912 is shining a spotlight on star students here at CCHS. This week, we sat down with Joel Lang, a student with his own business in film.
My name is Joel. I'm 17 years old. I'm a senior at Camden County High School. I'm a content creator. I have my own business called J-Lang Studios, LLC. I basically do social media marketing, photography, videography, graphic design, script designing, things like that. Most commonly, I would say in my business, I do a lot of marketing, mostly on social media for TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that, creating, short 30-second to 15-second to 1 minute videos that, are captivating for the user. Stuff that has quick turnaround time so the business or the individual can upload it very quickly and get it out to their audience. I would say my basic workflow usually starts with a lot of pre-production. I like to make shot lists if it's a video shoot. If it's a photo shoot, I kind of go on like Pinterest and stuff like that, looks for inspiration. For example, if it's like a senior photo shoot on the beach, I literally look that up on Pinterest, get some ideas to kind of, get the juices flowing or whatever. And then once I get on the shoot, setting up, picking my lens for the day, looking at locations, going through my pre-production list and whatnot. And then from there, everything is pretty just straight much creativity, making the most of the situation, controlling the light, stuff like that. And then, of course, the longest part of it all is the post-production, the editing process, which is surprisingly my favorite part, but the most tedious and most annoying at the same time. So I got into film. I started with photography. My first camera was a Canon Rebel T6. I bought a Facebook Marketplace for like $300. And I watched a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that. And I noticed I liked film and like the creative aspect of that more than I did with just regular pictures. And I was like, okay, well, let me just keep doing some photo shoots with this camera, saved enough money to buy a film camera, and then from there I just kept doing videography.
For more information or to make a business inquiry, visit Joelle on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at JLang Studios. Kylie Moore, the 912.
My Lord, he loves me well, but when first he breathed his vow, I felt my bosom swell.
CCHS has just concluded Penny Wars. This was a Key Club sponsored event. Key Club is a community service organization that is completely student-led. We sat down with the Key Club vice president to ask her a couple of questions about the fundraiser.
The incentive for students to participate was a donut party sponsored by Key Club and the opportunity to pie either Mr. Cloud or Dr. Loden in the face.
Mila explained to us that this was a fundraiser event she had seen prove successful in the past.
Initially, we didn't have a goal. Our rough goal was around, hopefully $300, but we exceeded our goal exponentially. And after 2 weeks of fundraising, Penny Wars has raised around, or over, $2,600.
The amount of student participation was astounding, and the money went to a good cause.
100% of the money raised is going to March of Dimes, which is a Key Club partner charity.
March of Dimes is an organization dedicated to the health and wellness of mothers. This contest was very successful and definitely enjoyable for our students. Audrey Salica, the 912.
This week, in the world of Wildcat sports, we had several students make college commitment for their sports. Ashlyn Silva, Clayton State University, Gerard Baker and Jordan Murrell, the McDougall Technical Institute, Adonis Coyle, the Highlands Technical Institute, and Samaje Parker, Cumberland University. Our 2021 homecoming queen, Emma Bonner, was featured as the all-star athlete on News4Jax for her time playing volleyball. In other news, our rifle team defeated South Paulding High School in round 2 of the semifinals. Our top scorers were Ace Swain, Kay Morin, C. Gotley, and D. De Jesus. We also had both our boys and girls tennis teams finish their season strong with a record of 9-6. Our CCHS gymnastics team had 3 students qualify for state competition: Jennifer Tate for AA, Lily Barnes for bars, and Lainey Gross for beam. And finally, our boys soccer team ended their season with a hard-fought losses to both Tifton County and the playoff round against Walton. This is your weekly Wildcat Sports Update. I'm Austin Barrick, and we'll see you next week on the 912.
Have any story ideas for the 912? Head on over to camdenav.com. Hit Story Ideas, and fill out the form accordingly. We will contact you if we choose your story and schedule anything from interviews to video coverage.